fans of the iconic musician Sir Paul McCartney are still clinging to hope that his unofficial sequel to a Beatles album will one day be officially released. Although there's no concrete indication that this follow-up to one of the Beatles' most celebrated records will see the light of day, devoted listeners remain optimistic that it might eventually be made publicly available. The project in question, Return to Pepperland, was an unfinished collaboration between McCartney and American producer Phil Ramone. Conceived as a tribute to the 20th anniversary of the Beatles' 1967 masterpiece, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the album never reached completion. A discussion on the r/Paul McCartney subreddit recently revived interest in the project, with fans offering theories about why the album hasn't been released and expressing doubts that it ever will. Nevertheless, those who have heard the bootleg versions praise it as one of McCartney's standout works. One listener described it as a great album with a fantastic title track and said it needs an official release. Return to Pepperland has become one of McCartney's most widely bootlegged albums. Over the years, fans have cobbled together recordings to construct what they believe might have been the intended track list for this unreleased follow-up to Sgt. Pepper. Even though the music is available through unofficial channels, fans continue to hope for an authorized release of McCartney's psychedelic-inspired project, which many believe would be a fitting companion to the original 1960s classic. One fan asked, "Why hasn't Return to Pepperland been released? It's a great album, and the title song is fantastic. Cuts have been released, but not the whole album. So why not?" Many explanations have been offered for the delay. The recordings span the 1980s, and it's believed that McCartney's archive contains entire albums' worth of unreleased material. One user commented, "Basically, I don't think this is really something we fans can answer. He took 50 years to release One Hand Clapping as an album. Why?" They continued, "Before Denny Laine died, him and Paul were talking about re-releasing Holidays. Why did that take so long? And why hasn't it happened since Denny passed? Paul's just a busy man. He has so much stuff he could release, and for all we know, he might be unsure what fans want and don't really care for." Indeed, One Hand Clapping, a previously unreleased set of live recordings by Wings, finally came out last year, half a century after the documentary of the same name was made. McCartney's vault of unreleased material is extensive, and reissues of his classic work continue to surface. This year alone, McCartney re-released Venus and Mars by Wings to mark its 50th anniversary. Still, there's no sign that Return to Pepperland will be officially released anytime soon, especially given that it was never fully completed to begin with. Another fan pointed out, "It's not known for sure if it was meant to be an album. It's possible Paul just put together a collection of songs to show potential producers, and someone leaked it. That's probably why the songs got released over multiple albums instead of just one." A third added, "The bootlegged album was a collection of scrapped songs and not necessarily an album. However, I agree, all of these songs need to be released, or at least addressed." They went on, "Same with a lot of the B-sides to singles that have never been reissued for streaming, such as off-the-ground complete works, and all of those songs that never went to streaming from the Deluxe promotional thing," and concluded, "There's a lot of material that would be amazing for an archive collection album release, but I don't think we'll be getting any of that soon.